Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today I've got a very special 2014 Ural Retro to show you. This is in a red October color. It's really a one-of-a-kind machine. It only has a little over 1,000 miles on it, and it is in impeccable shape, as we'll see in this detailed video. This video is going to be going over the general condition, as well as a few of the standout features on this Ural Retro. So this is going to be, one of the really best examples of a bike like this, if you can even find another one. So we've thoroughly gone through this. All service is up to date. It's really just ready to be enjoyed by its next owner. So now, with all that being said, let's get into it. First, let's start by going over some of the fantastic options this Ural has. Of course, we have the Red October custom color, which is really stunning and speaks for itself. We have a black powder-coated drivetrain, very high-quality powder coating job. As we can see, no signs of corrosion or anything. That's going to keep the power plant looking factory fresh for a good while. I also have a higher gear ratio. We have a 389 in this versus the 412. And we have the Easy Rider seat assembly and partial rear seating package. So we can see very comfortable seating and a little seat pad on the back, which is also very comfortable for an additional passenger. So all in all, just a touch over $4,000 in installed options. So that's a great value right there. As far as servicing goes, this Ural is all up to date on service. We've thoroughly gone through it. We've done things like a Ural fluid service, a valve clearance adjustment, addressed a few things due to the age, like the neutral light sensor reseal, charged the battery, done a battery load test and charged it, which that passed no problem, as well as doing some extensive detailing, which we can see it's really doesn't look like it's ever been used. So, fantastic detailing work done by our AlphaCars team. And now talking about our power plant, we have our nice 749cc horizontally opposed twin, and that feeds a 4-speed gearbox, 4 forward speeds, and actually has one mechanical reverse gear as well. So you could say it's a 5-speed, but one of them you're going to be going backwards. So for those forward gears, we have a nice heel toe shifter, and a retro specific option here is this really cool hand reverse shifter. So all you do is push down and push this forward when you're in neutral with the clutch pulled in, and it pops right into reverse. Really cool, really easy and quick. You don't have to, look around for a foot pedal. And of course we have our rear brake, which also is linked to our master cylinder on our sidecar. So that actuates both rear brakes at once. And something else that's really cool that I really like is we have a handbrake almost like a car. So this is our parking brake. So you see, you pull this up and lock it in, and it's really cool. It literally feels like you're pulling the handbrake in your car. So that works very well. Ural's not going anywhere if you park it and pull that. Now talking about the sidecar that's attached. Obviously this Ural designed from the ground up to have a sidecar, which it's really evident the moment you get on one and ride it. It's really like a match made in heaven, so to speak. You can tell they're designed for each other. Some of the differences with the Retro, opposed to the normal gear up models, they're wider, longer, they're lower to the ground. They have 18-inch wheels versus 19-inch. They even have a different bike frame, suspension, headlight, gas tank, fenders, and brake pedal arrangement. So they're really designed to be more, offer some better handling on the road. So, and they're really sleek looking, in my opinion, too. So back to the sidecar. Let me open the lockable trunk for you. If you were to lock it, there's your keyhole right there. So if you have any, goodies you don't want to worry about someone else taking, then that's a great option there to lock it. To open it, all we're going to do is pull up on this lever and then pull up on the lid. So excuse me 1 second, it's a two-handed operation. Now that I have it open, we can see in here we have included at the time, we have an air pump, which is really cool. We have our original owner's manual, toolkit. We have a nice floor mat in here as well, rubber floor mat. And in this pouch in here, there's some like touch-up paint and other goodies. So lots of room in here. You know, whether you want to commute or go shopping or, you know, stock up or load up for like a trip, plenty of room because you have like a real trunk on your sidecar. It's really cool. So then to latch this, we're just going to pull up and then secure it. Very solid latching system. You know, you can tell everything on this Ural, you know, you use it and it's very just solid and almost over-engineered in a good way. So looking at our final drive here, of course the Retro is one-wheel drive as well. There's no drive to the sidecar. And we can just see another view of our some of our controls. And of course it's shaft driven out of that gearbox to the final drive. So very smooth and very, very little maintenance to be worried about. So now I'm going to take this tonneau cover off of the sidecar. And now we can take a look at this super cool passenger compartment. We have this nice kind of finished interior on the sidecar. Really cool. We have our windshield nice and crystal clear. And this awesome, very, very comfortable seat. And the tonneau cover installs under this apron for the windshield. So I just, under the fasteners, lifted this up and then the tonneau cover came off underneath. I just have it kind of rolled just there on the side for now because I'm just going to put it right back on. But if you're interested in how I took that off, how to reinstall it, even different tips and tricks on how to store it, or different uses for your tonneau cover, I've got a video that'll pop up on the screen right now that'll be showing you exactly that. It's a really helpful video, so definitely check that out. So now I'm going to button up the sidecar, put that tonneau cover back on, and then we're going to take a seat and check out the controls of this Retro and hear it run. And now, thanks to the magic of editing, there's our cover back on. You can see our really cool light arrangement on this headlight housing. Turn on our key. You can see there 1,800 kilometers, so really, you know, barely over 1,000 miles. Really, really cool. Really just standard motorcycle controls. We have our low beam, which is always on. Flash to pass if you push down. Pushing forward is your high beam. We have our blinkers, horn, start button, as this is electric start, and our kill and run switch. As I said before, with that twin plate clutch, you know, I personally, when I ride, I use 2 fingers, and it's a, you know, pretty light pull. Wouldn't get tiring using that in traffic. So that's very nice. So I'm going to stop talking now. We can see we're in neutral. You can see the light on. So let's start it up. Now with it running, we can see that fuel injection system really does all the thinking for you. I'm not having to worry about having the carburetors tuned right for cold weather or messing with a choke. So that's very nice. Another notable mention while we're looking in this area, we have a hydraulic steering dampener adjusted by this knob here. So that is a very, very useful item depending on the terrain or type of riding you like doing, or the type of, you know, steering feel you prefer. You can kind of firm up that steering or make it a little lighter for you. So another notable mention. I'll give it just a little rev for you. So with that fresh valve adjustment, you can hear everything really running very happily. No excessive you know, noises or ticks or the like. So with all that, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions about this Ural or want to check the availability, check out the listing. It's linked in the description down below and in the video itself. And if you have any, further questions on it, definitely email us, give us a call. These bikes are our specialty, so we'd be happy to help you out there. Please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new content. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location, and until next time.